Are you consumed by chasing shiny objects? Right? We all have heard about the shiny object syndrome, but do you even realize that you're chasing them right now? Here's the thing about running your online business. We are constantly bombarded with opportunities, different tactics, strategies, business models, literally anything is a distraction if we're not dialed in into the things that are simply easy and fun for us. So this is why I want to talk to you about why using human design in your business is the answer to stop wasting years and time chasing shiny objects. Because the reason why you follow your own human design allows you to literally have a very quick filter that allows you to make a decision pretty quickly. Now, that is going to depend on what your inner authority is, but it still allows you to make a decision based on what is easy and fun for you versus chasing something because it's shiny and brand new. Now, I'm speaking to you, my beautiful manifesting generators. You know how much we love to jump on all the things. Here are some strategies that you can use right now in your own business to help you make a decision around whether to chase a shiny object or not. The first thing that you're going to want to do is ask yourself, does this new thing actually add to my bottom line? As in, is it part of my daily cash flow system? If it's not, or if it doesn't help you save time or save money, then this could be a really quick no, right? That's the simplest way to approach that. However, you can ask that question of your inner authority. Now, depending on what your inner authority is, depends on whether you're going to get an instant response or not. So, for those of you who have a sacral authority or splenic authority, you can make a decision very quickly because you're going to get an immediate response. So, use that when you are trying to answer that question. And then for everybody else, you're either needing to talk about it with somebody or talk about it with yourself out loud. You're needing to process it a little bit differently. You're needing to absorb a whole bunch of information before you make a decision. You might need to sleep on it if you have emotional authority. Bottom line, you're not going to make a decision immediately, but you are going to know within 24 hours, unless you're a reflector, that that is potentially something that you want to go after or not. Now, if you are a reflector, then you just want to think about, how does this feel? How does it fit into your entire system? And typically, you're not designed to make decisions immediately. You're designed to kind of wait out a 29-day cycle, lunar cycle. However, you know you best. I have not met one reflector that is the same because you all have different gifts, strengths, and talents. And it also depends on where the transits are. Like, where is the moon in its cycle right now? Where are the planets? What's activated in your chart and what isn't? So, regardless, when you are looking at a shiny object, right? A new strategy, a new tactic, some brand new tool, the question you're asking is, does this add to my bottom line, or does it save me time and money? If you get like a yes to those things, then your next step is to check in with your strategy. Is this actually something that I'm actually prepared to put time and effort into? Because it is now going to distract me from whatever it is that I'm actually doing. And then the other question that you kind of ask yourself is, am I getting an immediate yes, right? Depending on, again, what your actual strategy and authority are you excited about this thing? Does it light you up from inside? Does it bring you joy? Are you feeling a pull towards the thing? Right? Most of us inherently know whether something is a really good fit for us or not. Where we step into trouble or where we tend to go off on a complete tangent or do things out of alignment is when we listen to this only. Because this, particularly if you are someone who's like me, who's quite strategic, right? I can literally see where something would work. But just because you can doesn't mean you do. And that is why you always want to check in with strategy and authority for literally everything. And that is why you can use human design to help you stop wasting years chasing down all the different things and wondering when you get to the end of the year, where did everything go? Why didn't I hit the goals that I actually wanted to hit? Why didn't I make the money that I actually wanted to make? And that's because we're wasting so much time chasing things when, for the most part, all of us are designed to allow things come to us, even manifestors, right? If you're a manifester, you're here to manifest things, but only when you get that insight from source, right? You still are waiting for something to kind of land in your lap, that hit of inspiration. And then the rest of us literally waiting for the universe to put stuff in front of us, responding, inviting, going with the flow, literally all the different components. When we tap into that, it becomes infinitely easier to market our businesses in a way that is easy and fun for us. Which brings me to the next part of this, and that is if you're struggling to really understand and incorporate your own human design into your business, the easiest way for you to really ask and answer this question around should I chase this shiny object? Should I go off on this tangent? Is this easy and fun for me? Right? Those two things, is this easy and fun for me? Those will give you an immediate bodily feeling of whether something is. You know, your challenge is to ignore whatever happens up here because up here is immediately going to go, no, we can't do that. Right? It's outside our wheelhouse, it's outside our comfort zone, despite the fact that your body might be telling you something very, very different. So, human design, particularly when you start implementing it in your business, allows you to simply hone the things that are easy and fun for you, to focus in on your own gifts, strengths, and talents, and not worry about what other people are doing because at the end of the day, it doesn't actually matter. Right? We're all unique for a reason. The more that you tap into your uniqueness, the faster you're going to attract the people who resonate with what you're saying, the easier money is going to flow to you, and the faster you will ignore shiny objects that don't actually add anything to your bottom line. So you've really got a choice at this point in time. You can continue to do what you're doing and chase every shiny object that comes your way. And that is a strategy in and of itself. And some people will find that that works for them. Or you can choose to run through the questions that we just went through, trust your strategy and authority, and allow things to literally come to you when you need them. Now, this is not to say that shiny objects aren't good for us, right? Sometimes we need a hit of inspiration, we need a fresh perspective. Then it's absolutely fine to go down that path. But what if you really just love tinkering around, which is something that I do too? Well, this is why I bake in time to actually look at shiny objects. So I pay attention through the week when I get emails that come into my world. The first thing I do is make sure that there's no kind of deadline, timeline, urgency around something. If there is, then I'm literally just going to go through and do that gut check of, is this something that I actually want to do? Does it add to my bottom line? Does it save me time? Does it save me money? Am I genuinely excited about this thing? Is it easy and fun for me? Right. So I'll go through those. Now, if there is no kind of deadline, timeline, urgency around looking at this actual thing, whatever it is, then it gets a reminder applied to it. And then I will look at it on a Saturday. So it will come back into my inbox around 9 a.m. Saturday morning, which is pretty much my tinkering day, to just kind of look at things, play around, see if it's a good fit, all of those things. So, when you are sitting down and you're faced with shiny objects, you have got those two options for you to decide whether you're going to go down that path or not. And that is how you can stop wasting so much time going off on tangents if you start to really think about your own human design and start applying it to your business. The next video that is coming up on your screen is going to help you understand how you can use content in your business through the lens of human design. So go and give that a watch, and I will see you there.